We consumers love our holiday shopping. For this report, DISQO surveyed over 3,000 US adults from our first party audience, July 25th through 31st. Among this group, 89% said that they plan to shop for the holidays. We did balance and weight the data to represent the US population on age, gender, and income. So let's set the stage before we dive into the report results. According to Adobe's forecast for holiday spending in 2024, consumers are expected to spend $240.8 billion, and that's just November to December. DISQO's report demonstrates that holiday shopping starts even earlier. Some have even already started, and actually one of them, don't tell my daughters, but some of their gifts are already stashed in their usual hiding spot. We are also seeing that people are shopping across platforms with new shopping avenues opening up all the time. They're shopping on retailer and brand sites, directly through search results. They're being motivated by retail and social ads to shop directly within those platforms. And has anyone heard the phrase Plexit? Keep an eye out for AI to jump into the game, with Perplexity aiming to start serving ads this quarter and rumored to be enabling purchases directly through their site. Plexit is bound to become a new up-and-coming phrase if they have their way. And once they open the doors, other AI platforms are sure to follow. All of this change means that marketers need to keep a tighter rein on shopping and advertising trends so that they can effectively reach consumers during this critical period. So let's dive into the holiday shopper and who they are. Well, they're pretty much almost everyone across age groups, income levels, and gender. The balance is pretty well spread out. With the diverse shopper base, this means that marketers have an opportunity to build on their existing knowledge of their audiences so they can target groups they know to be effective for them the remaining days of the year. And for 2024, it is worth noting that 37% of holiday shoppers plan to spend more, so the opportunity for growth is there. So what are shoppers looking for this year? Clothing and fashion, followed by gift cards, lead the way, with over 50% of consumers saying those items were on their list for 2024. Electronics and tech are also popular. And while the other categories on the list don't see huge numbers, the holiday season can still be a prime opportunity for them if they employ effective targeting strategies and messaging that resonates. Now let's take a look at today's shopping behaviors. By the time November starts, over half of holiday shoppers have already begun, but only 43% feel that holiday ad campaigns should start before November. And while that's still a significant number, it does indicate that advertisers should proceed cautiously with their ad campaigns to avoid holiday messaging fatigue. And to underscore that point even more, over half of consumers are still shopping in December, making for a long holiday season to be exposed to your holiday ad messages. For this report, we wanted to explore Thanksgiving Day advertising. And not to give away my age, but I still love and I do miss the giant package of inserts in the local paper on Thanksgiving Day. Today, print isn't the only channel for sale promotions. Consumers are seeing ads about shopping throughout the day, whether it's on CTV, linear TV, social media, or on the radio. Thanksgiving is prime time for motivating consumers to shop. And with Black Friday shifting to earlier starts online and sometimes even in store, it's an important moment in time for marketers. And our data reflects that. I was actually surprised to see that Gen Z is more motivated by Thanksgiving Day ads than their older counterparts, boomers. And when you see 70% saying that ads are influential, that's pretty significant. 88% is even more so. And while we've cemented the importance of Thanksgiving Day, Black Friday still reigns supreme in the holiday shopping landscape. The majority of shoppers will participate in at least one of the post-Thanksgiving events, and they are jumping in early on the early shopping events as well. Amazon's Big Deal Days just happened this week, in fact, and 59% of shoppers had plans to participate. It's also worth noting that digital-first Gen Z is actually the most likely to shop in person on Black Friday. So this demonstrates the importance of understanding your consumer and not just basing your marketing strategies on assumptions. So, from learning about sales to actually shopping, the shopper journey is an omni-channel and omni-commerce affair. Online ads, TV ads, email, and social are all top avenues for learning about sales. And dividing up shopping between in-store and online is the most popular shopping strategy for consumers. This means that marketers need to diversify their media plans to reach consumers where they are and make sure that they ease the path to purchase, enabling busy holiday shoppers to shop the way they want. Now let's take a look at what it takes to engage today's shopper. We've already talked about the evolution of the shopper journey from platforms and devices to new discovery avenues. Publishers, including their relatively new colleagues, retailers, are undertaking new tactics to motivate consumers to purchase, such as interactive and live stream ads. When we asked shoppers about their likelihood to engage with these innovative types of ads, they said they would be much more likely to use interactive ads versus live stream. And while both formats have room to grow, they do represent an opportunity for marketers to break through the holiday season noise and message to consumers in a more interactive way. Another key consideration in the success of holiday ad campaigns is the messaging behind them. Overwhelmingly, we see that messaging of economy and convenience are preferred by consumers, and messaging that embraces the holiday season through sentimentality, humor, or even just relevancy are not that high on consumers' lists of what they say works for them. At the end of the day, consumers only have so many shopping dollars and so much time to tackle everything that's on their list. Letting them know that you are a partner in helping them overcome these hurdles can go a long way in getting their holiday dollars. As we've already discussed, retail sites are no longer just a place to shop. Pick up any trade publication, and there's bound to be at least one story talking about retail media. They offer advertisers an opportunity to engage with consumers at the point of purchase. We asked shoppers if they had seen a holiday ad that led them to purchase a product. To no one's surprise here, Amazon led the way, with Walmart following close behind. Target still performs impressively well. And it is interesting to note that responses are fairly consistent across generations, where we don't really see many variations. And despite some of these platforms, where some of these platforms may fall here, they still represent an opportunity to drive consumers to purchase. Brands with products on these sites would do well to incorporate retail media into their mix. So social media, and it's no surprise that social platforms are a force. And what we see here is the likelihood of people purchasing a product based on holiday ads they see within the platforms. It follows similar results. As you can see, it follows similar results to social media usage overall. For example, Gen Z, while they use Facebook, it's not their top choice. Instagram and YouTube, followed by TikTok, dominate influential platforms for this generation. And you see the standard stair-step results as you go down in generations. Boomers are, of course, the most likely to say that none of these social media platforms have resulted in them making a purchase due to a holiday ad. The fact that the responses are so close for some of these platforms for each generation means that marketers need to understand the interconnectedness of social media usage. I think one of the more interesting areas for marketers to monitor in the coming years will be product discovery and how consumers move from awareness to consideration to purchase, and where consumers research product choices is a major part of this path. In fact, there was an article just this week in the Wall Street Journal talking about Google's new challengers, including social, retail, and AI. Even as digital has matured, we still see friends and family playing a key role in providing information about products, but search engines and retailer websites do outpace them just a little. It is interesting to see that the digital-first generation, Gen Z, is pretty flat when it comes to comparing where they research products. From search engines at 46%, retailer websites at 46%, and friends and family at 43%. Out of the cohorts we are looking at here, they are the only one to say that social media is their top choice for product discovery at 47%. That compares to boomers at 18%, which is a significant difference. And while generative AI platforms have very minimal usage for product discovery today, I do think this is one to keep an eye on as technology improves and adoption increases. One final note on influencers. You can't really talk about social media and consumerism today without talking about influencers. They can and do play an important role in driving consumers to purchase during the holidays. And that's especially true for Gen Z, of whom 61% said they are likely to be swayed versus 17% who said they were not. This demonstrates that influencer relationships can be a key component to brand and retailers' holiday campaign strategies. So, what does this all mean for marketers? First is ensuring that you prioritize a test and learn approach to your campaigns, holiday or not. Being prepared with the right data and framework upfront so that you can identify effective strategies and then act on them can go a long way during the short and long holiday season. Second, make sure you've got your goals clearly established upfront. Know what's going to move the needle for your business and focus on those. Finally, work with a measurement partner that can help you see across platforms and through the full funnel. The only way you can truly optimize is if you understand the full picture and how your entire media plan works together. If you are interested in digging deeper into our report results, we have a QR that you can code that you can scan right here and download it to read later.